Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no. You girls are incredibly sweet. I will die saying that because within 5 minutes of uploading a Descendants video this morning that I created, some girl hit my subscribe button without even thinking about it. She opened up her heart, she hit my subscribe button, and because of her, I now sit here with 2,745 subscribers. Whoever you are, thank you so much for that. I love when I see my subscribers going up all the time because it shows how much you love these videos and how much you love me. I think there is no other sweeter guy on YouTube to create Descendants and Zombies videos the way that I create them and present them for you. Because most YouTube creators who talk about Descendants or Zombies will sit in front of their camera with a water bottle filled up to the max with some kind of juice that looks really gross, or a chili jog they will shove halfway down their throat. And they will talk about Descendants, they will swear during their videos, they will do everything. And I never ever wanted to do that. All I ever wanted was for some girl to fall in love with this YouTube channel and fall in love with me because I create great videos on YouTube and I'm the sweetest guy to ever create Descendants or Zombies videos. And I think I'm well on my way to doing that because you girls have stood in front of me as a shield for forever, protecting me against all cruelty and negative remarks and comments. And I don't know, you welcomed me into this niche with open arms one night when I was just traveling through the forest on a Transylvania horse. I got off the horse, I didn't know where I was to, and then a bunch of girls just embraced me with hugs and so much love. And thank you so much for that. And thank you for allowing me to attend Wonderland Prep, which is a university that I hope I get to attend for the rest of my life. I have no problem creating and uploading Descendants videos for each and every one of you for the rest of my life, because attending Wonderland Prep and having the honor to meet all of you was the greatest gift that has ever been bestowed upon me. Honestly, I don't know if this was what I was meant to do, but it's an honor. You know, I've had so many relationships crash and burn over Descendants and Zombies, and I've had a lot of experiences that I've chosen to forget about because it was disastrous. The way it works is I have all kinds of devices that are linked to my Google account. So when a girl hits the subscribe button or she comments or she hits the like button, what happens is whatever device I have with me, a tablet, a computer, a phone, it goes off. So it'll ding. So if I'm at the game store and the lineup waiting to be checked out, it'll ding. And then the guy behind the game store counter will say, you know, who's that? I'll be on a date with some girl, and then all of a sudden my phone will ding because of a comment, because of a like, because of a subscriber. So a couple of months ago I was out on a date with somebody, and then all of a sudden my phone goes off with a subscriber or a like. And then the girl will leave me because girls are always subscribing to my YouTube channel and commenting on my videos because they're so cool. And you know, I think it's incredibly sweet because I'll be out on a date with some girl, we'll be sitting down talking or eating or getting to know each other, and she won't be, you know, expressing any interest in anything that I like because, you know, I'm all about cartoons and video games and Descendants. And then all of a sudden my phone will go off. And there will be a bunch of subscribers, a bunch of girls hitting the like button for me. And then she'll be like, who's this? And I won't show it to her, and I'll read down through my comments, and I'll smile, and I'll keep the conversation going. So when I get up to pee and go to the bathroom, she'll check my phone. And then when she checks my phone, when I come back from the bathroom, she's usually gone, saying, I can't do this anymore. But the thing is, I know the person on the other end of the phone sending me a subscription request or a like or a heart emoji is incredibly kinder than she ever was. And because you're so kind, I have no problem devoting the rest of my life to Descendants or Zombies for each and every one of you. I would love to meet a girl my age who loves Descendants and Zombies, who loves cartoons, who loves to play video games. But I don't know. I just was never lucky enough, I guess. I guess guys, you know, the good guy never wins sometimes, but every day of my life that I shut my eyes, I know I win because some girl out there always hits my subscribe button because she thinks I'm just probably the sweetest guy ever to create Descendants or Zombies videos, because I really do love Ruby Rose Turner. And I want Ruby Rose Turner to know that even if she's never heard my voice will forever advocate for Ruby to be a part of Descendants 5. The essence of time travel has been taken out of it, so there's no need for Ruby's character to be a part of it, but I think there's always a need for Ruby to be a part of all of our lives. Maybe not Descendants 5, but a part of all of our lives, because every morning I come in through that window. I jump in through that window and I feel like I'm affected by a zombie or a vampire. You're going to have to forgive me. Excuse me. I want to also apologize for the quality of the sound of the video that I uploaded a couple of hours ago. Something really messed up happened, and that's why I'm a tech geek. And I had to, modify the sound and stuff. But I think I have everything cleared up now. My microphone is working okay. So from my heart to yours, I want to apologize. I made this really funny video this morning. Stuff was really messed up on it, and I think I fixed it. So, yeah. And you're saying to yourself, Jonathan, we still love you. You don't have to apologize. I do have to apologize because you guys deserve the best videos possible, and sometimes I feel like I let myself down, and most of all, I feel like I let you down for critiquing Descendants, because a lot of people, like I said, they'll sit in front of their computer with a sub and a drink that looks really gross. They will drink the full bottle of the drink, and they will shove the sub halfway down their throat, and it looks really gross to each and every one of you, and I don't want to ever do that for you. I want some girl to hit my subscribe button because she knows that I love Evie. Because I love Dove Cameron, I love Mel, I love Red, I love Kylie Cantrell. I think that Kylie's political point of view should not be in conversations. I think Kylie Cantrell's heart needs to be repaired for how many guys have left her in tears. Kylie's had her heart broken more times than she has ever admitted to each and every one of you, for those of you who don't know that. And I just want Kylie to know that it is okay to Google herself now. Because now, when she Googles videos about Descendants, she sees this really sweet guy who has nothing but the best to say about her. When Ruby Googles herself, she sees this really sweet guy who wants everything in the world to do with Ruby, in the way of positive reviews and nice reviews, because he's given his heart to the Descendants universe. Many of you don't know this, but I sit behind this podcast microphone every day of my life, and I love creating videos for each and every one of you with a really itchy nose, and sometimes I do it even when I have a cold and I'm feeling under the weather. And I know the videos still sound really cute to a lot of girls, because no guy would sit behind his podcast microphone suffering with pneumonia and create a Descendants or Zombies video for each and every one of you. I'm the first one to ever do that. Create a Descendants Zombies video with a case of pneumonia. And I could be dying and still create these videos. I bet you if I ended up in hospital for a week, I would still create a Descendants or Zombies video from the ER. And that would be something. That really would. I've always loved Descendants. I always have. I wish I could have had the opportunity to have attended the Worlds Collide tour in person, because it looked so lovely. And it looked like such an immersive experience. That was the thing about the Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide tour, was it looked so fun. Shrimpy was there. I always wanted to be the guy in the Shrimpy costume, dancing around, watching everybody have so much fun. I think that's where I get the most enjoyment out of my video creation, is that I know someone is having so much fun watching my videos and all kinds of stuff. I used to show you guys all the video games that I used to collect on this show. Perhaps I should show you some of the video games that I have. I have Spider-Man, I have Sonic, I have Batman, I have Indiana Jones. You're saying to yourself, keep talking, Jonathan. Tell me more about yourself. How did you first find out about Descendants? I first watched Descendants in July of 2015. It was in the summer of 2015. I was doing some work with the Power Rangers. Believe it or not, when I found out that the Descendants franchise was going to premiere. I'm really good friends with Amy Jo Johnson of the Pink Power. She was the original Pink Power Ranger, and I was doing some work to help promote some conventions they had going on. And Descendants was airing trailers leading up to the release of it, and I saw it, and it was just absolutely, I thought it was beautiful. I thought the comparison between Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson portraying the daughters of Disney villains was fantastic. I thought Dove Cameron had a very promising future. I loved Liv and Maddie, so I took a shot at it, and I've loved it ever since. I think the music is beautiful, and the incredibly talented voices, and incredibly talented actresses in the way of exuberance. As much as I miss the original cast of Descendants, I really appreciate what Kylie Cantrell and Mila Baker have done with Descendants and going to be doing for Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland. I appreciate all the new characters coming into the franchise. I would love to direct it. I would love to be a part of this. I don't know how come you guys don't just hit the subscribe button a million times and get me in as the Prince of Descendants. Because I would love to look at Red and say, Red, please don't ever leave me. Bridget, please don't ever leave me. Red, you will always find your light. I always wanted to be that soft, very gentle, compassionate guy with this really sexy voice that could create magic for every single person who ever had their hopes let down. I always wanted to be that sexy guy that always helped make sense of everything for a Disney franchise. But people like Zac Efron and Joshua Colley and all these other guys, Malachi Burton, beat me to it. Cameron Boyce, what have you. I always wanted to be that guy that everybody fell in love with and loved the fans back with so much love and admiration. Because in all reality, you girls are what made me famous overnight on YouTube. I didn't make myself famous. I could have just been some loser uploading videos on YouTube that had no subscribers or no likes. But you girls made me famous overnight because of these Descendants and Zombies videos. So I just woke up one morning and said, the hell with this. I'm staying calm and zombieing on for the rest of my life. And I've been doing it ever since. I'm a full-time YouTube creator now because of each and every one of you. I am the best-looking guy to ever upload a Descendants or Zombies video. I'm more famous than any of my friends on YouTube because of you. And I just want to say thank you. I really do want to say thank you for all the love and support you've shown this YouTube channel, because I don't know where I would be without each and every one of you. You know, every single time that I ever felt lost and I felt like there was no way out of darkness, you always were my light. Just because you hit the subscribe button and let me know that everything was going to be okay. Ruby, the thing about Ruby was so kind. And no matter what Ruby was doing, Ruby always let us know that everything was going to be okay. Everything was going to be all right. And I think that if I were a Descendants character, I would be the guy that would let everybody know that everything was going to be all right, because we would find our light no matter what way. No matter how we had to find our light, we would always find it. And I would always have a scratchy throat, and I would always feel as if I was infected by a vampire or a werewolf. Come to think of it, if I was a vampire, I would love my hidden ability to be the ability to heal somebody, because I believe that there is never enough kindness in this world. So if I was a vampire, I think my special ability, my unique ability that would separate me from every other vampire out there would have to be the ability to heal. Because that's what I like to believe that these videos do for people, is they help them make sense of whatever they're going through, whatever confliction they are faced with, and it helps them make sense of life. Because life is really sweeter when all of us are. And you're going to have to forgive me, because I am a genuinely really sweet guy, and I don't know any other way to be. You know, some days I get up and I'm upset about something, but I don't take my anger or frustration out on somebody else because they can't make sense of their own life. The thing about a girl is just so innocent. Even though it doesn't seem like a girl is innocent to a lot of guys, because guys think girls are real idiots and they just jump to conclusions. They don't, analyze the situation or put into perspective how a girl really is. A girl is so innocent, and it's never her fault. And any guy out there that thinks it's the girl's fault is a real idiot. They're over-analyzing the situation. They don't take into consideration how a girl may feel about how you feel about them. And all they ever want is to make somebody happy. That's all they've ever wanted to do. So why can't we just, as guys, make them happy in return? If a girl loves Descendants, then appreciate the fact she loves Descendants. If a girl loves the color pink, appreciate the fact she loves the color pink. Why can't somebody just appreciate Kylie Cantrell for who she is, instead of just coming down on her so hard and so ridiculously because she feels this way about life, or she's not a Donald Trump supporter? Who cares if she's not a Donald Trump supporter? Why is she in tears on TikTok videos? She should be happy her movie Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland is on the way out in summer 2026. I'm going to be watching it like each and every one of you. I'm probably going to watch it 100 times over, just like I did The Rise of Red. I watched The Rise of Red 100 times over. I thought it was the most beautiful, most powerful movie and representation of any Descendants characters we have seen past or present. I think Kylie Cantrell did an even more fabulous job than what Dove Cameron ever did. All Dove Cameron ever did was close the book on each and every one of you and say goodbye to Descendants, goodbye to the fans. We haven't seen anything from Dove Cameron, anything to do with Descendants since. Only her song that makes no sense to me called Too Much. That's it. Dove Cameron just, swears all the time on interviews. She wants nothing to do with her Disney past. She's left it behind her. She's closed the book. She believes she's told the story and completed it. Okay, fine. But even though we don't have Dove Cameron anymore, I want each and every one of you to know that even though we don't have Dove Cameron anymore, you will always have me. You will always have me. For every little girl who has ever believed in Descendants or zombies, you will always have me. You will always have me to critique Descendants, to help you make sense of when the movies are coming out, what we can expect in these movies, because I have a whole lot of fun creating these videos for each and every one of you. No matter how many times I've been left in the dust because of a relationship and how many times you guys have dunged my phone with subscribers and likes, I hope you keep doing it. Because the reality of it is, tonight I'm going to be somewhere I don't want to be, and I'm going to be talking to someone I don't want to be talking to, and then all of a sudden someone is going to go, ding, 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 ding. What are you doing, Jonathan? Go home and make me another Descendants video. There have been so many nights that I have come home infected by a zombie. I don't know what it is. Excuse me, I have to get a drink. Oh my God. Oh, zombie infection. I'm back again. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to be somewhere tonight where I don't want to be, and then all of a sudden someone is going to subscribe to my YouTube channel. They're going to send me a notification. They're going to send me a like, and I like it. I really do. Because I can't tell you how many times I've been left brokenhearted. I have come home, I've thrown my keys on the kitchen counter, I have flopped on the couch, thinking my life was over, and then all of a sudden, while I'm contemplating doom, my phone will go ding, and then someone will subscribe or someone will like my video, and it means more to me than any other YouTube creator out there. It really does. You know, all I'm ever doing is probably baking something in my kitchen, fixing something in my house, playing a video game, and then all of a sudden someone will ding me wanting another Descendants video. So if you ding me, I will create another Descendants video by at least dusk tonight. You can expect another Descendants video by dusk tonight. If I get like 5 likes for this video and 17 million subscribers, I will come back tonight and I will create another Descendants video for you before dusk. I promise you, or by dusk. Because everybody out there deserves to believe that a dream is possible. Every girl deserves to believe that she can sign up for a gym and lift as heavy weights as what someone else is lifting, or be stronger, or be on the volleyball team. Everybody deserves to feel encouraged and empowered, and that's exactly what Descendants taught us, was that no matter what anybody thinks of us, for sure the red character didn't care what anybody thought of her, no matter what anybody thinks of us, we're stronger together, and we can accomplish anything. Whatever your dream is, I don't care if your dream is to be a pilot, I don't care if your dream is to be a cheerleader, I don't care if your dream is to be the captain of the football team, go for it. If you want to be a girl who's a professional wrestler, go for it. I know lots of girls who are professional wrestlers. I was involved in the wrestling industry for years. That's what I quit to create videos for each and every one of you. I quit the wrestling industry, the WWE, to create videos for each and every one of you. And I've been home ever since creating videos for each and every one of you, and I haven't looked back since. Because the wrestling industry was full of politics. Why do you think I left? It was a political industry where everybody thought they knew better. Everybody thought they knew more than you. And one person just wanted to be ahead of the other one all the time. It was a, I'll scratch your back and I'll stab you and yours kind of industry. And you girls saved my career. I thought my career as a podcaster was over. I am forever indebted to each and every one of you, man. If you want to hear something nice about Descendants or Zombies, you will hear that from me, because forgive me for having said this, but it really breaks my heart when Ruby Rose Turner's heart is broken. It really breaks my heart when I see Kylie Control crying on TikTok videos. This ends now. If I can do something about it, I'm going to do something about it, but I can't do it without you, because you are the biggest Descendants fans in the world, and I love creating these videos because you just help me make sense of everything. You really do. You know, if a guy can't see you for what you're worth, that's what Descendants has taught us. If we're in situations that we feel like we can't make sense of anything, we need to remove ourselves from those situations. I know Mila Baker has removed herself from a fair number of situations. She's been caught up with him politically, professionally, and personally. And so is Kylie Control. Oh my God, zombie infection. Oh my God. I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago and had blood work done, and everything came back okay, but I got my doubts. I'm going to go get a second opinion. Oh my God. Hopefully nothing will happen to me. Hopefully some girl is going to fire a bullet at my heart and let me know she loves these videos by hitting my subscribe button. Oh my God. I haven't been feeling the best over the last couple of days. Ever since that night that I had that cut on my hand when I got off my graveyard shift from killing a bunch of vampires and zombies, and I came on this video and I showed you guys what happened, and then, I don't know, I never showed you the cut, but yeah. I would strongly advise that nobody ever gets involved in vampire slaying and stuff, because it is somewhat very challenging, honestly. Yeah, it breaks my heart to see how these Descendants stars have been treated. That's why I want to purchase the Descendants franchise, why I want to take over creative control and exemplify this creative energy that we have never seen for Descendants before, unlike anything we have ever seen before in our lives. I can't even believe that I've already talked about Descendants for over 20 minutes. See? I mean, everybody can talk about Descendants, but I wish more people would be more kinder towards the franchise, because so many people out there, I don't know why so many people just can't do that. You know, they upload these ridiculous thumbnails which make no sense, talk a bunch of nonsense for 25 minutes and throw up a video. Why can't just every guy on YouTube be as sweet as this and create Descendants of Zombies videos for everybody, because they deserve to hear nothing but the best and deserve to hear far better for far too long, for far long enough now. So the way it's looking is I will come back at dusk, and I hope this YouTube channel blows up with subscribers and people to join this beautiful community, because that's all I've ever wanted. As a YouTube creator, it's very difficult to find a niche, to have that niche accept you and to fall in love with you, and I like to believe that I achieved that, because a lot of time on YouTube I was talking about stuff that made no sense. I wasn't attracting as many subscribers. I was seeing subscribers, but I wasn't seeing as many as this. So promise me this: wherever I am tonight, make sure my phone goes crazy with subscribers and likes and comments, because I'm probably going to be somewhere I don't want to be with someone I don't even like. So yeah, the more kindness you can show me, the better. And the more subscribers that I see on this YouTube channel when I almost blow my kitchen up baking, I love it, because I'm just right here anyway. If I'm not outside, you know, spending a lot of money I don't have to spend, or I'll be here. I'll always be here to talk about Descendants of Zombies. Retrocast, new cast, casts to come, chapter after chapter after chapter. If I have to talk about Descendants for the rest of my life, then so be it. I don't see anything wrong with talking about Descendants as much as what I have, because these franchises are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't see anything wrong with having been a huge Descendants fan. I don't. You know, if somebody said, let's go to the Worlds Collide tour tonight, I would go. I would go. I honestly would. So I want to say from my heart to yours, oh, thank you so much for just being you. Don't ever change. Please don't ever change, because you will always find your light. You will always find your light. How come Mitchell Hope didn't have such a nice voice like I got? Why was I the guy that was given a nice voice but never given the opportunity to be in the Descendants franchise? You will always find your light. Don't worry. Everything will always be okay. Why? Because it has to be. There's always been something attached to Descendants with my voice. It doesn't sound the same when some other guy is talking about Descendants or Zombies, because they haven't had a haircut in forever. They're usually bald with a mustache, because they have to grow a mustache because they look hideous. And I don't want you to see that. You know, seeing a guy shove a chili dog halfway down his throat and drinking a bottle of juice that tastes really gross is something, you know, I just want to give you something really nice to watch. So please, send me a couple of heart emojis. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Because this niche is incredibly supportive. It is forever lovable, and I can't see myself having done anything else in my life, because this is why I'm a full-time YouTube creator now, and I just love being here for each and every one of you. I really do love being here for each and every one of you. So, as the release date for Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland etches ever closer in 2026, we will talk about it. We'll talk about Zombies 5. I know there's a lot of conversation making the rounds about mermaids and now witches, which is really cute, honestly, because witches are so innocent. No matter how evil they may seem or be perceived, witches are incredible. So, yeah, we've got a lot to talk about, and we've got a long way to go with this. I am really excited about the future for Zombies 5, Descendants 5, a lot of conversation. I am the best guy to ever do this. Perhaps the creator of the best Descendants or Zombies YouTube channel. You will find. I don't know, but it comes down to you. Honestly, blow my phone up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. See what you can do. Because kindness really does go a long way in this world. And sometimes it goes further than a lot of us choose to admit. Because there is never enough kindness seen in this world. Or at least that's how I choose to perceive it. With that having been said, I'm going to go get myself checked out to make sure that I'm not a super strong zombie. I do have the pale complexion, though, going, but yeah, I'm going to go get myself checked out to get a second opinion. You can you can hit the subscribe button because I love you so much for just being here. Thank you so much because you are absolutely incredible. And always remember that life is sweeter when all of us are. With that having been said, let's go be kind to one another for at least another few hours until I come back. Bye, YouTube. We will do this again really soon because life is sweeter when all of us are.